Hardy wants the World Championship so bad he's putting his career on the line in a last man standing match against this man, the World Champion, EC3. It's our main event tonight. Matt Hardy challenges EC3 for the last time ever for the World Championship.
Let's talk about the World Title Series. I was the only man that went through and didn't lose a match. I was undefeated.
Matt Hardy is undefeated.
I was unstoppable. I was indestructible.
Matt Hardy, twist of fate, the cover, and Matt Hardy's headed to the finals.
And I'll be honest, I thought I had EC3 beat last week.
Twist of fate! Is that the one? Is that the death knell? Matt Hardy was that close to being champion. No! A 1%er off the top. EC3 is world champion.
I know I can beat EC3. I believe. My wife believes. My son believes in me. And I know you believe in me. I'm going to make EC3 an offer that he cannot refuse.
I have everything you want. You have nothing I want. What is your offer?
You give me one more match for the TNA World Heavyweight title. If I can't beat you, then it's time for me to go home.
I do not respect you. I do not respect your legacy, your legend, your family name. I respect nothing about you because I have beaten you time and time again. I don't want to pin you.
I do not stop.
I don't want to make you submit.
I will not quit.
I want to stand above you as you are broken, beaten, humiliated, and defeated, Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy.
Next week,
will
last man
not standing die.
Tonight's thrilling main event. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Impact on Pop alongside the Pope. I'm Josh Matthews. What a night it promises to be, especially since we're kicking things off with this man. Jeff Hardy, the charismatic enigma, is back. Jeff Hardy has been cleared to compete by his doctors, and last week, Jeff Hardy made his intentions crystal clear. Jeff Hardy got right in the face of EC3.
And Jeff Hardy not only got in the face of EC3, but he has made it known that he has put a missile on the back of the TNA World Heavyweight Champion.
EC3 would tell Jeff Hardy he's got to start from the bottom and make his way to the top. Jeff Hardy made quick work of his opponent last week, Shinron, and now Jeff Hardy is kicking off Impact on Pop. What a way to get started. You know that Jeff Hardy supports his brother here tonight, Matt, in his quest to become world champion in a last man standing match. Matt Hardy putting his career in Impact Wrestling on the line. Thunderous ovation for the charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy.
What's up, creatures?
You know, last week my brother made a deal with EC3 that he couldn't refuse. But something just don't feel right. I got this weird feeling that I need to get off my chest, so I would like to invite my brother Matt Hardy out here right now to let him know how I feel.
Creatures! Mount out!
There has to be so much on the mind of this man. Imagine, partner, this could be the last night that we ever see Matt Hardy step inside the six-sided ring. Matt Hardy is letting it ride tonight.
And you know, when you think about it, it's just something that makes your stomach turn to think of Impact Wrestling without Matt Hardy.
You know, we have made a living off of being risk takers.
We have.
We have become famous because of a ladder.
We did.
And people always consider me the artist in the family. I mean, because I am. But when it comes to in-ring professional wrestling, you are a master. You have taught me so much, and I owe you so much because I am the wrestler today because of you. The way you've modified my style and showed me what's right and wrong, the psychology, all that. I mean, you're so good and so talented, but tonight feels a little too risky, but risky can be good. Something about tonight don't feel right, but that also could be good. But Matt, I got this weird vibe, and I'm very uncomfortable about tonight's main event.
I mean, I get it. I understand why you feel that way. I'm putting everything on the line. But I got to be honest with you, Jeff. I feel like that I've let you down. I feel like I've let the Impact Wrestling fans down. I think I have. I feel like I've let my wife and my son down. My career right now currently is at a crossroads. But I got to tell you, man, there's a feeling inside of me that is just telling me tonight is the night to bet it all. Tonight is the night to gamble. And I respect you. I respect you for voicing your opinion and sharing this with me, my man, because I've never beaten EC3. I've never been able to end the streak. But tonight, I promise you, that all changes.
I hate to hear you say you've let people down, but I know all about letting people down, but you know what EC3 is capable of.
Of course. I know better than anyone. I've been in the ring with him more than anyone, I feel like. This is the deal. This is the deal. When it comes to EC3, when it comes to this wrestling game, he leads with his ego. And that's why I decided to gamble it all, put all my chips on the table, go all in, all or nothing. Because not only do I feel like I'm good physically in this ring, I'm good mentally. And a professional wrestling match is a lot like a game of chess. And I am supremely confident tonight I'm going to put EC3 in checkmate. And when I do that, I become the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. All my dreams come true. And I want to thank you. You've been with me every step of the way. You've supported me. I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to make them proud. I'm going to make my family proud. And I'm going to show the world who Matt Hardy is. And that is the premier wrestler on this planet.
All right, I'm glad we had this conversation. I feel a lot better because if you believe it, I believe it. If I believe it, the creatures believe it. And I have a future prediction. By the end of the night, I sense a new world champion, and all the creatures will be chanting, Hardy, 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 Hardy.
The bodyguard, the heavy, the muscle, Tyrus.
You two talking about dreams, and that's sweet. You've gotten everything you've asked for. You've gotten things you haven't deserved. Funny thing about dreams, fellas, one wrong idea, one wrong thought, those dreams become a nightmare. Matt, you made the biggest mistake of your career. I ain't here for you. EC3's got you tonight. It's over for you. But Jeff, your mistake was far more serious than Matt's tonight.
Yo, tonight was supposed to be about Matt only. Come on now. What are you thinking? What are you talking about?
Look at me. Look at me! Up until now, everything I've done for this company has been about business. But you made it personal. You have no idea what I can do when it's personal. You made fun of me. You said I couldn't read. You said I was stupid. Nobody makes me stupid. So later on tonight, smart ass, you belong to me. I'm calling you out.
Well, we all know how you are with letters. I'm not sure you're so good with the numbers either. So, just in case you can't tell time, let's do this now.
Oh, game on!
I like it. Let's get it going. As soon as we come back from commercial break, it's Jeff Hardy versus Tyrus. Our first match of the evening, it's Jeff Hardy, who returned from injury last week, one-on-one with Tyrus here tonight. Jeff returned last week, looked great against Shinron.
Absolutely. He didn't appear to have any ring rust whatsoever, but that's not going to matter in this matchup against the man Dinosaur Tyrus, who is just, he's huge.
He took the words right out of my mouth. Nothing against Shinron. He looked great last week, quite the athlete, but Shinron is not the caliber athlete that Tyrus is.
Absolutely. Tyrus, every bit of 300 plus pounds. I mean, what is Jeff Hardy going to do in this situation? There's only one thing he can do, that's stick and move and do what Jeff Hardy does best. Fly to knock the big man off his feet.
And if you look around ringside, you can see that Matt Hardy is not here. It looks like Matt Hardy is going to allow his brother, Jeff Hardy, to go one-on-one with Tyrus. And Tyrus is angry right now. Yeah. Tyrus feels that everyone gunning for the World Championship is overlooking Tyrus due to the fact that the big man is a de facto #1 contender. He won Bound for Gold. He told EC3 he wants to go after the champ. Oh, hold on a second.
Oh. Bad break for Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, I don't want to speculate. The ropes get slippery for sure. Jeff Hardy has been cleared to compete. We saw the letter. It was right here. EC3 had it right here. He's been cleared. His leg is healed, but right now Tyrus smells blood in the water.
Yeah, but that leg partner was bad all last year. And, you know, this is the first time we've seen Jeff attempt something like that.
You're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. His doctor's cleared him. The man's ready to compete.
Well, Pope's been in the ring, okay? And Pope has had injuries and whatnot. The doctor can only tell you from a medical standpoint, but being in the ring is a totally different story.
And I will say this. It looks like Tyrus knows exactly what he's doing. He saw what happened. He saw the fall that Jeff Hardy took, and Tyrus has changed his game plan. He's going after the leg of Jeff Hardy.
Just grinding the elbow into that injured leg, or the once injured leg, let's not speculate what you say, of Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy writhing in pain. And Tyrus continues to go after Jeff Hardy. At some point, referee Stifler may want to get involved here and may want to call this match.
I don't know, Jeff. if Jeff Hardy's going to go for that. I don't know if that's the right thing to do at this point in time.
Jeff Hardy's not even made it back to his feet. The man hasn't stood up.
Still too early to call it, though, partner.
You got to think about the future and the career of Jeff Hardy.
And the future of Jeff Hardy kids. If he's going to have any more. Good grief.
Tyrus is not about winning this match. Tyrus is about inflicting pain.
He just shoved the referee down.
And the man clearly doesn't care if he's disqualified, and that's what just happened.
Yeah, he don't care about the match. It looks like at this point he just wants to put Jeff Hardy back out of commission.
The match has ended via disqualification. You saw Stifler call for the bell.
And that's about all he can do. Referee has to go on the outside, not much more he can do.
You're going to need an army of Stiflers out here.
Uh-oh, here comes the I See You spike. No!
Jeff Hardy counters.
Stunner!
Twist of fate. Stunned Tyrus. Jeff Hardy still hobbling.
Your winner by disqualification, Jeff Hardy!
But the question still remains, how much damage was done to Jeff Hardy's leg here by Tyrus? Tyrus targeted the once broken leg of the charismatic enigma Jeff Hardy, who's hobbling in the ring right now. Still to come, our main events for the World Championship, last man standing, last time ever, EC3 versus Matt Hardy. And then partner next week, it's Feast or Fired.
Oh yeah, man, and that's a matchup that you really don't want to be in, but so many gets to Feast, and one is going to get fired.
Well, when you think about it, everyone knows what they're getting into when they compete in Feast or Fired. 4 briefcases suspended high above the ring. You climb up, you grab one, and then during the reveal ceremony, you don't know if you have a World Championship match, an X Division Championship match, a Tag Team Championship match, or if you're going to get fired. If you're not familiar with Feast or Fired, take a look at this.
It's the match that can lead to championship glory or bitter unemployment. It's Feast or Fired. 3 men will walk away with an opportunity at a future championship title match, while one unfortunate soul will be fired from Impact Wrestling. The difference between gaining the ultimate prize and experiencing sheer sorrow all lies within making the right choice. There are 4 briefcases hanging from poles high above the ring, each leading to a different path. A King of the Mountain title shot, a World Tag Team title shot, the most coveted prize of them all, a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship, and the big whammy, a pig slip that results in an immediate and disgraceful termination from Impact Wrestling. Does the risk outweigh the reward? Choose wisely, because you never know what each case holds inside. It's Feast or Fired.
Next week is Feast or Fired. These men will be competing in the match. Rockstar Spud, Robbie E, Aiden O'Shea, Eli Drake, Jesse Goddard, Drew Galloway, Grado, Chris Melendez, Bram, Eric Young, and Beer Money, James Storm, and Bobby Roode. Who will get a chance at championship gold, and who's getting fired?
What a night of wrestling we have here on POP. We have the TNA World title being defended. And we also have Beer Money returning to tag team action. All right, what do you got?
2 years. 2 years ago, we walked into this place. 2 wolves in the ring, but 1 million behind us strong as a Wolves Nation. And one by one, we have overcome the best in tag team wrestling. I'm talking about the Bromans. I'm talking about the Hardys. I'm talking about the Dirty Heels. And I'm talking about Team 3D. But they saved the best for last. Because you're right, Beer Money's back together. Back together, but with no one to fight. Well, you got 2 gunslingers right here looking for battle. So it's up to me. I say let's dance.
Let's do this. Let's do it.
Hey, man, this is our time. Get out of here.
What?
Hey, what the? What are you doing? Touch my belt, man. You want a shot,
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Knockouts Championship. Introducing first, accompanied by the Dollhouse, Awesome Kong!
What in the world just happened in the locker room area? What happened to the Wolves? But right now, it's all about the Knockouts Championship. It's all about Awesome Kong, flanked by the Dollhouse. On our left is Marty, on the right, Jade, and then Rebel. I was shocked, partner. Tuesday night, January 5th, Awesome Kong drew a line in the sand, joined forces with the very entity that was created to destroy her.
Yeah, you know what? The whole world was shocked. You weren't alone, partner. To see the 10th wonder of the world, the mean queen herself, Awesome Kong, aligned with the Dollhouse.
It was Marty Bell and Jade that came out and made their debut by taking out Awesome Kong, and now Kong's aligned with the Dollhouse.
And her opponent from Toronto, Canada, your Knockouts champion, Gail Kim!
Gail Kim teamed with the beautiful people on our premiere on Pop to bring the fight to the Dollhouse on the same night that Awesome Kong showed her allegiance to the Dollhouse. What's going to happen in this Knockouts Championship matchup? A rivalry renewed right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to Impact on Pop. There you see the Dollhouse. Rebel, Jade, and Marty Bell have a front row seat for this Knockouts Championship match to watch their new leader, Awesome Kong, and her arch nemesis, Gail Kim. Knockouts Championship on the line here. So much history between Awesome Kong and Gail Kim. These two have had wars over the Knockouts Championship. Gail was the first ever Knockouts champion. Kong, the second ever Knockouts champion.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. We may have seen a different side of Kong on the microphone, but right now in the action department, in the strength department, she's still delivering.
Look at this.
Like the mean queen she is.
And in the social media department, we invite all of you to join in on the conversation. Follow us at Impact Wrestling. And of course, for all the latest news, follow our president, Dixie Carter, at TNA Dixie. Gail Kim in trouble right now. Gail at 5 times ties Madison Rayne. Second most reigns of all time. Number 1 at 6 reigns. Do you know who it is?
Say it, Mark.
Angelina Love. As Gail Kim tries to stick and move, stay away from Awesome Kong. And now Kong on the outside. Again, this is what I was saying. Gail Kim can't win this match. Look at this.
Well, come on, Josh. The Dollhouse are doing what they just look so good sitting ringside. They just enhance everybody, including the people in the front row. Including the people in the front row. They just enhance it.
Awesome Kong knows she has to win the championship inside the ring by pinfall or submission. Will we see a new Knockouts champion tonight? Will we see a new world champion later tonight? When Matt Hardy goes one-on-one with EC3, it's last man standing. Incapacitate your opponent to the point where they cannot answer the referee's 10 count. If Matt Hardy loses, we never see Matt Hardy again. And hey, partner, I got a quick true or false question for you. Both a wrestling ring and a boxing ring contain 3 ropes. At time's up, the answer's false. Questions like this are all over the easiest game show ever. It premieres this Friday, 9, 8 Central, right here on Pop. Ooh. Awesome Kong won that incredible #1 contenders knockout gauntlet match less than 2 weeks ago, live on pay-per-view. It was one night only live, and Awesome Kong outlasted everyone else.
Speaking of food, we almost had some pancake.
And now Kong a part of the Dollhouse, and Gail Kim, potential submission maneuver here.
I don't know, Gail has Awesome Kong tied up. She's saying no.
Gail has Awesome Kong tight here in this hold.
I don't know if you noticed this or not, but Kong made eye contact with the dollhouse, and she was telling him,
Look at this. Look at this. Roll up by Gail Kim. Kong shoulders down and kicks out at 2. Great point, partner. I thought that Kong was looking at the referee.
Yeah.
You're saying she was looking past the ref
Absolutely.
at the dollhouse.
She wants to do this on her own. We know that Awesome Kong can do this, and in order for her to make this indeed Kong's house again, she has to do just that.
Awesome Kong looking to become a 3-time Knockouts champion. And I have a feeling that once Kong, if she does become champion and align with the dollhouse, what's it going to take to get the title off of Kong?
Much like a Tootsie-Roll Pop, the world may never know.
Oh, look at that DDT by Gail Kim out of the corner. Gail Kim trying to build momentum here. An impact on Pop.
And she's doing just that. She's feeling it all of a sudden.
Should she have gone for the cover? Should she have tried to pin Awesome Kong?
Absolutely, partner. Great point. She should have did just that, but maybe she thought she needed a little bit more. And that was Dollhouse.
Marty, Rebel, all taken out by Gail Kim. And now Gail trying to get to the top rope. Back to what she started. Crossbody takes out everybody.
Did you see Gail fly off top rope onto the Dollhouse? This is why Gail is the greatest knockout in the Knockouts division. We got to see that again.
One more look. Gail Kim thought she was going to go inside the ring to Kong. Instead, took out the dollhouse. And now turns her focus back inside the ring to defending her championship. Forearm after forearm and Awesome Kong. This is wildly Gail with a neck breaker. Gail Kim floats over into the cover, doesn't hook the leg. Kong down, and Kong. Referee, TNA Hall of Famer Earl Hebner stopped his count. He saw Jade up on the apron.
Hey, wait, there's the beautiful people.
Madison Rayne and Velvet Sky evening up the numbers advantage that the Dollhouse had moments ago.
Well, that's only 2 members of the beautiful people taking out 2 members of the Dollhouse. Jade is still here.
That leaves Jade to take advantage of Gail Kim.
Back fist, going for the spin punch. Gail ducks out of the way.
And it was Awesome Kong who nearly hit Jade in defeat. In defeat by Gail Kim to Awesome Kong. Jade up on the top rope.
Gail is a house of fire right now. Damn!
Oh! Jade off Kong. Jackknife cover. And Gail Kim retains her championship.
Your winner and still Knockouts champion, Gail Kim.
Congratulations to Gail Kim. Partner, I don't know how she did it. 3 members of the Dollhouse sitting ringside. She did her best to fight them off. The beautiful people come out, Madison Rayne and Velvet Sky, sort of even things up. And Gail just stayed 1 step ahead.
Well, everybody knows that Pope is a Dollhouse. Pope loves Kong, but Gail came out on top.
Cannot wait to see what happens in the future of the Knockouts. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight, Jeff Hardy, who returned from injury last week, went one-on-one with the bodyguard of EC3, went one-on-one with Tyrus. And in that match, Jeff Hardy, you can see he came off the top rope. It looked like he re-injured his already broken leg. Tyrus would smell blood in the water and would attack and would go after the leg and go after the leg of Jeff Hardy many, many times in this match. Jeff Hardy would persevere, would win the match, but the question still remains. How is Jeff Hardy? At this point, you saw him being helped to the locker room area, and how will that affect our main event tonight for the World Championship? Last time ever, EC3 versus Matt Hardy. It's last man standing. But coming up next, Beer Money is looking for a fight. We'll hear from Bobby Roode and James Storm next. Welcome back to Impact on Pop. Call your friends. Tell them we're on Tuesdays at 9 now. Tell them we're on Pop. Tell them they're about to see Beer Money. James Storm on the left. Bobby Roode on the right. 4-time tag team champions. One of the most popular tag teams in the history of Impact Wrestling. Collectively known as Beer Money.
You know, partner, Polk has said it time and time again. When you think about it, when you look at the history book, you have the greats like the Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors. You have Midnight Express, Rock and Roll Express, Tully Blanchard, Arn Anderson, and then you have Beer Money. They're just that damn good.
You know, it's been 5 long years since me and this man has wrestled as Beer Money on Impact Wrestling. And are you guys ready? Because right now, tonight, oh, it's going down. You guys want to see Beer Money kick some ass? No. I said, do you want to see Beer Money kick some ass? Good. Because we got 2 guys in mind. Bram, Eric Young, get your ass out here right now!
I had a feeling that that's who Bobby Roode and James Storm would be calling out here tonight.
Fans, the anticipation right now of those people chanting, you know they're ready for this.
It's just a fact of life.
Boys, we're not Eric Young, we're not Bram, because they're probably back there somewhere checking their calendar just like I am. Because it's not 2006. Beer Money's time has come. It's past. It's now time for Eli Drake. And that goes on into 2016, 17, 18. It goes on forever. And what that means, gentlemen, it means that you guys, when I look at you, I think it's time to call you midlife crisis.
So the world wants to see Beer Money. Well, let me talk to you, gentlemen. I don't only foresee us beating you, I plan on breaking you.
Hey, let me get something straight to you real quick. There was a guy that used to say he's going to chew bubblegum and whip ass. Well, you know what? I'm going to finish this beer. All right, I'm all out of beer. So what's that leave? Hey, you guys, like the old saying goes, you just wrote a check that your ass ain't going to be able to cash.
And James Storm and Bobby Roode, they have called out Bram and Eric Young. They just want to fight tonight. Going after Jesse Goddard and Eli Drake. Eli Drake and Bobby Roode on one side. James Storm and Jesse Goddard on the other.
Man, the action have just went haywire because you have them on each side of the ring and they're in the rails, and man.
Eli Drake and Jesse Goddard have made a habit out of showing up when no one's asking for them to show up.
And you can't blame them. You have 2 guys that are the future of this business, the future of Impact Wrestling for sure. And they want to make a name for themselves, and you do that by going against the very best.
I told you that Beer Money wanted to fight. We're in the ring right now. We have a referee. The bell's rung, and it's official. We have a tag team match here. It'll be James Storm starting things out with Jesse Goddard. Storm goes for a quick cover and a kick out.
I love the strategy of Eli Drake and Jesse Goddard. I mean, keep your name out there, stay on the screen, do what it takes.
Ooh. This is Eli Drake from the other side here, getting involved in this match, taking out James Storm. Did you hear Jesse Goddard say, "Let me talk to you"? He's starting to talk like Eli Drake.
Yeah. Well, you know, Eli is such an influential individual. You know, we're talking about
here by Jesse.
We're talking about the future Prince of Eternia, man, and he has had an impact, no pun intended, on everybody, whether you like him or not.
Just don't know if one team can handle the egos of Eli Drake and Jesse Goddard.
Well, you got the Martin-Day Adonis, who has surely an ego the size of a watermelon, if not bigger. But then you got Eli Drake, who's the ego the size of a gallon of water that he carries backstage. So, be interesting to see.
I have no idea where your math just came from, but I guess I'll agree with you. As Jesse's been tagged back in here, we did see Eli and Jesse compete
on their road. They may end up with tag team gold in their future.
It's the easiest game show ever. It's going to be a lot of fun. Contestants have an opportunity to win up to $100,000. It premieres this Friday, 9/8 Central, right here on Pop. Ooh. Beer Money will look to put away Eli Drake and Jesse Goddard with DWI, driving while investing. The signature maneuver that we haven't seen for quite some time from Beer Money.
And that maneuver has put away many of great competitors here inside of that six-sided ring, and if they hit it tonight, it will be no different.
And one thing's for sure, Bobby Roode called out Bram and Eric Young. Beer Money's issues with those two certainly not over yet.
Well, of course not. You know they would have loved to have the Maniacal Nut Twins out here, but hey, they got some good competition. They got to fight.
James Storm makes the tag to Bobby Roode. Eli Drake, not sure a tag was made there. Referee Brian Heber said it was. So it's Eli Drake and Bobby Roode legal. And Eli Drake goes for the ride.
Oh, Roode is all fresh off the apron in on the hot tag, and now he's cleaning house.
Bobby Roode and James Storm had their Beer Money, Beer Bash just last week. And now here tonight, they want to fight.
Well, they're having a bash. They're just having a different type of bash. Cash your face in.
That's what Eli Drake has in store for Bobby Roode. Nice reversal in the center of the six-sided ring. Storm, big shot to the back of the head. And Bobby Roode and James Storm, great double team. Back heel trip for Jesse Goddard.
Gotcha!
Oh! DDT by Storm.
This is when you know that a team is so good. They haven't wrestled together since 2011. And look at the continuity between James Storm and Bobby Roode.
And the crowd solidly behind Beer Money.
You know what happens next, partner? If you don't, just look at the screen. The fans know.
And it's Jesse Goddard's up first.
Well, there it is.
DWI by Beer Money and a victory here on Impact.
Your winners, James Storm and Bobby Roode, Beer Money!
Big win here for James Storm and Bobby Roode. Beer Money certainly back. After their Beer Bash celebration a week ago, Beer Money came here tonight to fight, and they take out Jesse Goddard and Eli Drake. Tag team division red hot, and it's because of moves like this from Beer Money. DWI, great teamwork by Beer Money.
Indeed, and that's what they're so good at. Beer Money, once again, are showing that they are the greatest tag team this side of the era with their victory over Eli Drake.
Post-match celebration for Bobby Roode and James Storm. And there you see the challenger for tonight's last man standing match, Matt Hardy. You have to wonder what's going through Matt Hardy's mind tonight as he's ready to put his career on the line. The world champion EC3 is ready to go as well. How do you warm up? How do you prepare for the physicality and the grueling nature of Last Man Standing? Cannot wait to see our main event here tonight. But coming up next, the Olympic gold medalist, it's Kurt Angle. Who's next on the Kurt Angle Farewell Tour? We hear from Angle next. Folks, we showed you what happened earlier. Jeff Hardy re-injured his leg in a match against Tyrus. Pay particularly close attention to the leg there of Jeff Hardy. He was assisted in the locker room area by our medical staff. The question remains, how will, if at all, this affect our championship match tonight? How will it affect the mindset of Matt Hardy, knowing that his brother Jeff perhaps re-injured again at the hands of Tyrus?
No, I haven't yet.
You have to do it. You have to do it now.
Oh, okay.
Go do it.
Jeff, how's the knee, man?
Oh, gosh.
Jeff, all right, man, you look great out there doing $1,000,000, man, but I'm worried about you. I mean, you're just coming off the injury.
It's just so
Oh,
loose.
Jesus.
gosh.
Jeff, that is not right. You gotta go to the hospital right now, man.
I got to stick around and see the main event.
No, I'm gonna be fine. You gotta be proactive. You gotta take care of this. You just got off the injury list. You can't go back, man. I'm gonna be good.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Look,
you gotta.
Jeff, we appreciate it, really, but you have to think about family. Like, Beth has been texting me all day. She's been reading what's going on. Like, Ruby, think about the new baby. Like, you got to take care of yourself. Please, you have to go to the doctor.
Okay, I'll go. I'll go call Beth and tell her everything's okay, and I'll go. Good luck.
That's the right thing to do. I'm gonna be fine.
Good
You
man.
got to take care of yourself.
You just take care of you. You do you. I'm gonna be fine. I got this. Jesus.
Jeff Hardy clearly needs medical attention, but back inside the arena with the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. He's on the Kurt Angle Farewell Tour, and last week, our cameras were documenting a very special night for Kurt Angle. He handpicked his opponent, Drew Galloway. They would go one-on-one for the first time ever. It was an incredible match. It went back and forth. And this is the Kurt Angle Farewell Tour. Angle handpicked his opponent, a man he called the future of Impact Wrestling. That is Drew Galloway. Oh, I love the energy right now inside this arena. What a match. And now a brawl breaking out. Kurt Angle's got him. And Angle slam off the top rope. And Kurt Angle is 1-0 on the Kurt Angle Farewell Tour. Your winner, Kurt Angle! Kurt Angle is the greatest wrestler on the planet. And after an amazing week, Kurt Angle is back inside the six-sided ring.
Every time I walk out here, it feels like the first time all over again. Thank you. I've been walking down that ramp for nearly 20 years. And with the